I am Paul Walsh, the head concierge of the Amber Hotel Marble Arch. I've been here for 10 years. I started off at the Kensington Close Hotel and was there for 10 years previous. In total, 21 years as a concierge.
Hi, my name's David. I've been a concierge for 33 years now. I've also been a head concierge for 24 years, and I've been the clay door for 27 years now.
My name is Jose. I'm the head concierge at the Milestone Hotel and Residences. I started my career in hotels at the Langham Hotel located in Oxford Circus in 1997. I left there to join the Milestone Hotel and Residences in 1999, where I progressed my career to become the head concierge at this hotel.
My name is Didis Nameless. I've been a concierge just over 7 years. I started back in 2010 as a luggage porter doorman in Grange St Paul's Hotel in the city. Within the first year I became a concierge, and then a year after I became a head concierge. So I've been, to my knowledge, actually I'm probably one of the youngest head concierges in London ever.
I don't think we're the superheroes. I think the families are, the dads, the husband, the wife, who's looking after their family. So they're the superhero. They get all the credit for it. We're like Alfred the butler to Batman. We arrange everything, we organise them, we give them the weapons to make their stay exceptional and everything that they do, and they get the credit for it. So our weapon is tickets for sold out events, priority access tickets to get into places quicker, and tables that they can't get reservations.
I think my superpower is probably more about multitasking and being able to get things connected and people connected.
I wouldn't say I have a superpower, but I've got a brilliant team that help me and aid me to get the job done correctly. From the doorman to the luggage porters to the concierge to the night concierge team, they keep me informed and updated on what the guests' experiences are, so I'm able to tailor-make that experience for the guests and make it a memorable one.
I think it's a superhuman determination to get things done. The harder the request, the more challenging the assignment, the better.
We have many unusual requests at the Milestone Hotel and Residences. One of my favourite ones was to organise a horse and carriage ride for a lady who was celebrating her birthday. The trip was to end at Fortnum & Mason's, which was her favourite shop that she enjoys shopping at, and she was absolutely blown away when the horse and carriage arrived. It was an 18th century Landau carriage with two beautiful white stallions, and it took her across London on the main streets.
I remember about, it would have been 3-4 years ago, there was an elderly guest who stayed with us, and he used to work in the city, and we get to talking. And he was telling me about this colleague he knew about 15 years ago. He couldn't remember his last name. He just told me the company where he worked and his first name. And he asked if I can help him to track him down. And that was like a proper Sherlock Holmes job. And after countless phone calls, basically we found him. It was pretty cool.
I think it's about meeting people and the variety of the job. It's like you're a jack of all trades but a master of none.
I enjoy being a concierge because you get to meet different people from across the world and you get to share experiences. It's so fascinating to learn about other people's cultures and the way they live their lives. For all you future concierges, it's all about being patient, working hard, and a lot of training. London is an ever most evolving city. It's changing in restaurants, very dynamic. Please learn.
Stay on top of the game. Make sure you're relevant. Embrace the change. Don't fight it. Work together with that. But still respect all the values that are there from 20, 40, 65 years ago. That's very, very important.
Typical day in the life of a concierge. It's long hours. You start early and you don't know when you're finishing. That's the only thing I'd say. A lot of the time, because you're going out in the evening to network and events and restaurants and trying to do different things. So that it's one of those kind of jobs that you've got to be prepared. It's not a 9 to 5 job. You're going to be in anything between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. It just depends on the guest demands and you move around the business.
There are no typical days in the life of a concierge. But being a concierge, I believe it's sort of a 24 hours commitment. When I wake up, the first thing I would be doing, I would be checking the news, social media. On my way to work, I would be already aware of what tube lines are closed. You are all the time on. Like, let's say I would be coming down the escalator on the tube, I would be checking the adverts on the side to make sure I'm up to date, up to speed with everything. So it's a way of, I would say it's probably a way of life, and there's no typical days. It's sort of a state of mind, if you may.
Say my favourite would be Leeds Castle, Canterbury and Dover. I just think it's a sort of pinnacle of a tourist's choice. It's like a proper English castle with amazing views and it's very picturesque.
Evans & Evans tours offer a great variety of sightseeing in and out of London. In particular, my favourite would be the Stonehenge and Bath. You get to experience UNESCO World Heritage Sites, actually getting in and seeing it yourself, and it's a great experience, magical experience. The added bonus here is that you get to travel in a luxury coach, which is a Mercedes-Benz. You get complimentary Wi-Fi to keep you occupied on that long journey. So I joined this society in 2010, and it means so much to me. I once served as the publicity officer for the society, and that took my journey to Mendoza, Argentina, where I met my wife, who was also a Golden Keys member. I owe a lot to this society. It's contributed to a lot of my happiness in my life, having met my wife, in service through friendship.
I've been part of the Golden Keys for about a year and a half, but it definitely feels much longer than that. What does it mean for me? I've just recently came back from a congress, and there I got a proper understanding, a proper feel what exactly Keys is all about, and that's service through friendship. And it might sound a bit cheesy, but it is so true that it is like that. I came back with friends that actually they're coming to visit me in London in a few months, and I'll be visiting them. And you develop friendships, and that's what it's all about. It's in the morning when I put on my suit, when I look in the mirror and I see the 2 shining keys, I know that I'm representing not only myself, my colleagues at the concierge desk, my hotel, I'm representing another about 4,000 members worldwide.